So I won't be doing a trade on this video, but in this video, I want to show you some things that could position you to be profitable as it relates to trading. Because at the end of the day, we can't cry over spilled milk when it comes to BG worth sharing. It happened. We got bamboozled. We thought they were doing certain things. They wasn't. And a lot of people lost money. But we can't stay there. My goal is to make sure I position people to get money and not just get the money they lost back with BG. Develop a skill set that gives you the ability to be an asset that can get money out of the market when you deem necessary. That puts you in a position of power. Now you look back a year from BG and you say, you know what? BG got me, but that was the thing that catapulted me into learning the market, learning the game, getting access to a tool that simplified things so that way even if I don't know much, I know when to hit buy and sell based on these 4 things that I'm looking for, and I've been able to be profitable. And I never thought I can do this, and now I'm actually making more than what I would have been making from BG worth sharing on a per day basis because I have the tools, the network, and the knowledge to make it happen. And you'll be glad you did. Hindsight 2020. When you look forward, you'll realize that, or you look back, you'll realize certain things had to happen in order for you to get to the place that you're currently at. That's just the nature of life. Simply put, I also want you to understand that the later you procrastinate or push off taking the next step, the longer you push off overcoming or bouncing back from BG worth sharing. The longer you push it back, you want to be in a position to get money out of the market if that's your goal. Some people may not want to do anything market related, and that's fine. But for those of you who saw the power in BG enough to join, you had that same capability, if not better, to do it for yourself. But if you continue to push it off, a day will pass, 2 days will pass, a week will pass, a month will pass, a year will pass, and you'll look back and not have gotten access to something that can increase your skill set and position you to be the asset for your family as well. So I really want you to take this serious. Don't sleep on this, because we can all be growing together. And now as a community of those who've been tapped in, now we go to a whole different place financially, but it started from us being bamboozled. So it'll be one of the things that allows us to get the last laugh, because yeah, they got us, but in the end, we got them. Why? Because we got us, and we are our own best investment. Like I said, we're not looking for the next company. We're not looking for somebody else to be able to give us this compensation plan. We're not looking for somebody to ask permission to, can I get my money? Can I get my money, Professor? We're not looking for that. We're trying to get it for ourselves, and the way to do that is by learning the skill set. Tap into this video. I'm gonna go over a couple of things and show you what an A+ setup looks like. And for those of you who want to get access to the tool, the link is down below. Salute to those who already have. Y'all hopping on it and taking action. So I can't wait to see the success that comes from that as well. But if you want access, it should be a link in the description, maybe even in the pinned comments. Nonetheless, the choice is yours. Let's get it. All right. So typically when we're talking about trading, especially for those who just get started and getting access to what we call having an A+ setup, and I'm gonna show you a dope chart that breaks it all down. But what I want to show you is that no matter what you're trading, once you have your chart set up, it's going to apply to any and all things that you trade. You want to start by being coachable. Only trade what they suggest to trade, because I promise you, if they suggest you trade something, it's for a reason. And then most of the time, that reason is to preserve your capital until you're ready to move to a bigger place to where you're able to trade different things. That said, the main thing that you're looking for, so one of the things you'll be trading more than likely is going to be the MNQ, which is the mini NASDAQ. If you're trading the main NASDAQ, it's a bigger item. So it would cause you to make money faster, but it can also cause you to lose money much, much faster if you're not careful and don't know what you're doing. So you start with the mini version of that, which can still position you to make strong income, but without having the fast opportunity to lose income. That's the purpose of something like the MNQ. Now, it's the weekend right now at the time of the recording, so it's not any action going on. But I just want to point out what you'll need to be looking at. Then I'll show you how this chart carries over across the board once you have your settings set. So one of the things you're going to be looking for is up here in the upper right hand corner, daily bias. You should see my cursor pointing at it, daily bias. Based on what it's saying, that's going to let you know, are you going to be buying today or selling today if you get into a trade? We're going to go with the trend. And the daily bias in this scenario would say bearish, which means we would be looking for the next opportunity to sell. Bearish means we predict that the market is going down. So we're looking for the opportunity to sell. If it said bullish, then we're looking for it'll be green, and it will be looking for the opportunity to buy. Simply put, you're looking at the daily bias. In addition to that, one of the other things you're going to look at is a trade signal. It'll show up typically on the screen wherever the chart is. I give you an example of one. I believe it was a reverse sell trade that happened. Well, disregard. You'll know when you see it. It'll be like some type of buy or sell confirmation that will pop up right there, and it needs to match the daily bias. So if it says buy, that's opposing a daily bias of bearish, which is looking for a sell. You want it to match. So that will show up by the candles. The other area you want to look at is down here. You want to look for the wavelength to match. So you don't see anything right here because there's nothing going on, but you see how it's a red wavelength down there. That's one of the areas you want to focus on. If that is also red, it matches the bearish daily bias. That's one of the things you're looking for. And then the fourth thing, and I'll give you, like I said, a good image that shows you and breaks it all down. The fourth thing you're looking for is for this to have some green in it. That lets you know it's money flow coming in. It's liquidity entering into the market. So that way you can get money from the market. That green line represents money that can end up in your bank account because you're trading smarter by having the companion tool that you'll get access to. If you can pay attention to those four things, know when to buy and sell, it automatically prompts you to have a take profit, and you'll see more videos showing that. It'll have your stop loss set in place. It'll have a take profit 1, 2, and 3. So that way you know where your money will be stopped out at. But you would also have the ability to close the trade earlier if you choose. If you're like, man, I'm at a good place right here, I don't have to wait for it to hit this particular take profit, and you want to cash out, you have the liberty to do just that. Now, I want to go to the bottom left corner and let you know that even though the MNQ isn't moving because the NASDAQ, is closed on the weekends, you have the ability to trade what you so please. So we know crypto is 24/7. We know that Bitcoin is what we thought was being traded. But if you look here, you'll see that with Bitcoin, let's go to, just for clarity purposes, let's go to the 1 minute chart. And you'll see that Bitcoin is actually doing some moving because it's 24/7. It's constantly moving. And this is the 1 minute chart. So, it's smaller time frames. But you're seeing it's doing some moving. Meaning that if you wanted to trade on the weekend on certain things that's not typically available to trade on the weekend, then you can when you're ready. Now, this is for the person who has some experience in trade, not the person who's just learning. But I'm just letting you know that you see the things are still in place. If you look in the upper right hand corner, you see the daily bias neutral. That means that all of the settings are in place no matter what you decide to trade. You'll see all of the moving averages. Those are the lines, there. You don't even have to know about all of that. The power bars, they're there. So once you have it set, you can take this strategy to anything that you're trading, but there will be some recommended ones based on success rate and based on preserving your capital. Now, let's look at this screenshot because I think it's pretty cool, and it gives you the simplicity of understanding, oh, this is when I know I got an A+ setup. Type A. If you made it this far in the video, type A+ down below because that's what you're looking for, A+ setups. There are some times where it might not be an A+, but it might be an A, and you can still make money. But if you have these A+ setups, you have a higher probability of winning or making money. A higher probability. 80% success rate is, what people have been experiencing. Some more, but the higher probability positions you to have control over getting money in the market. So let's check out this slide shot. But type A+ if you made it this far in the video. And if you are grabbing it, make sure you click the link in the description, maybe in the pinned comment as well. So that way you can get access to everything, start taking action so we can earn as we learn together. So this is what I mean by looking for A+ setups. I said it because I wanted you to see how it looks on the screen. It's in, a couple of different places. But an A+ buy setup, you want everything to be green. A high probability of the market going up, also known as going long. green buy signal. So you'll see the green buy signal, which is the indicator that prints a green buy signal. So you want to see that. You want to see a green bullish bias. Remember I showed you the bias in the upper right hand corner. It's either going to say bullish, bearish, or neutral. If it's neutral, you don't do anything. You just wait. Patience is key in trade. Patience brings wealth in trade. So you look for a green bullish bias, which lets you know that the market has been going up. That's the bias. That's, the nature of the market at the time. You look for a green trend bar. That's the wavelengths that I showed at the bottom of the screen. You want that to also be green. And then you're looking for a green power line. Power line that is green and horizontal basically says money is in the market right now at this time. Come get some. It's so many words. Once all those 4 things have been checked, consider that an A+ buy setup. So it's a higher probability. Real simple. Real simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. For A+ sell setup, what you're looking for is, pretty much the opposite, minus one thing, being identical. You're looking for a red sell signal. You're looking for a red bearish bias. You're looking for a red trend bar. And you're also looking for the green power line as well. That lets you know money is in the market. You want liquidity. You want to be able to get money out of the market at the right time, strategically, and rinse and repeat. This is an example of what an A+ setup is based on these 4 things being in position once you have everything set up, once you get access to the group. Now, I'm going to go over real quick what's in the group so that way you understand what you're getting, and then let me know if you got any questions, anything you want me to clarify on, so that way I can incorporate it in other videos, and I know it can help others as well. All right, so what you get access to, and I call it access and skill sets because once you get access, it helps you increase your skill set, which ultimately becomes an asset. So you got 2 things that you can choose from. You can choose from just getting access to the companion tool that allows you to have your chart set up in a way that you know when to hit buy, when to hit sell. It'll have your take profit set up, your stop loss set up. It puts you in a position to win and get access to other training. So you're learning as you go and you get access to the network, the community. If you just want that, it is just $27 a month. You can click that link. Make sure if you don't grab it right now, but you click that link, whenever you're ready, come back to this document and use this link. That way you can still stay connected to me and, be known that I referred you to the system, simply put. If you want the bot, which many people have been preferring, this is the most popular, the most preferred one, the bot. It's just $88 a month. This allows you to get everything in terms of having your chart set up, but if you want something that can be making some money while you learn, the bot can do that. Now, there are things that have to go along with the bot in terms of, it may be times where the creators of the group might say, hey, let's stay away from the bot for now because the market is choppy. Just pay attention to that. Listen to that. Take leadership and tutelage so you can make sure that you are staying in profits. But you do have full control of the bot. It's your bot. You can control it as you wish. And the more you learn, the more you'll be better at controlling your bot as well. But it already has the pre-settings in order to position you to be profitable at a high win rate while you're learning. So if you want that second link is there, just $88. And pretty much what I noted up above. If you visit either of these links, do not complete the transaction. Be sure to come back to this document whenever you're ready to ensure that you have the correct link. I also show you where to send me a friend request. That way, if you got any questions, I can communicate with you directly, send audio, whatever the case may be. And then check your email so you can get access to the products, follow the steps, get added to the groups. So what's included? You get the chart indicators, alerts, and the community. All-in-one algorithmic trading suite built to give retail traders an institutional edge on TradingView. What's included? Signal engine, auto buy, depending on your membership, high probability A+ buy sell signals, which I showed you, with a golden setup detection, live trade tracker, auto plotted entry, stop loss, and 3 take profit targets. So when you place your trade, boom, it's gonna automatically, it's already telling you the best place to enter, but it's gonna automatically give you the stop loss and the 3 take profit targets. Predictive auto structure, dynamic support resistance projected into the future, institutional level liquidity zone, supply demand area, so you know where the money is and how to make some of it yours. Free bonus, which is the power trend, that is a part of the A+ setup checklist. The community updates and alerts, setup videos, and education in the Facebook group and chat. So you'll be connected to all the tools that you need, the network, the people who are on a mission. And these people have been trading. Some of them have been trading together for 6+ years. The creators of the tool been trading over a decade, you know, became a millionaire and all of those things. But now we have something that can help a lot of people, even if you're new to trade. So that being said, that's all I got for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you on the inside, getting access to this tool so you can develop that skill set and become that asset for your family. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.